Yeah, surge of the death. I remember the nerves from your head. Certainly dead. Submarine cause I emerged from the depths. Cut them clean, I got no words to be said. Fuck you mean you never heard I'm the best. Chorus on how they ain't making a noise. When I roll with my boys, they be turning them red. Shout out to Beppo, there's beasts in my circle of friends. Heart pirates, but my gang, we stay heartless. Start fires when I load up the cartridge. Hardwired, I've been used to the carnage. War dog, I leave him hurt when I give him the boot like a martyr. Who's fucking asking? Lay down the law, I'm not using the pardons. Step in my room and I'm moving compartments. Shambles, breaking my part like I'm fusing with carbon.
Yeah, go to war with the pool, I got beats on the air and they ready to shoot. I ain't talking my fruit. You get played like a flu, ride around with my crew, better give me the loot. You can play with a scratch man, bang with a backhand. Straight from the badlands, crazy and madman. Stay in the trash can, gang in the back, long arm staying on me, finna spray with a strap. Bang! Pulling up with uses, Drake get the shooting. In the way we moving, ain't a thing you doing. Bringing pain with music, see my gang get stupid. Can't avoid my moves and know we ain't disputing. If you hear him, bet you disappearing. Hear him before you see him, know you better fear him. Shout the coast is clear, they running, can't get near him. When it's said and done, the world is gonna revere him.
Metal grip it, lead tin is red, I spill it. Get them set into the medic clinic. Magnetic with it, any ferrous dimmers, they gon' know the score like this is Metacritic. Got some brass bollocks, all these coppers, I'm making them sink. Gibson attacking the amp noise. Boy got the gears like it's clink, clank, clink. My joints together, but don't call them me alloys. Law of attraction, chicks get in the field. Covering all the bullets and a bend of the steel. Draw them out, I call them north and south. I got two poles for them if they step in my field. Kid the killer with the killer, hit the kill the bigger figures and the sinner sycophant. Been a victim and don't trim a wicked man. Literally, I'm just built different.
I got two sides swinging through the wind. Leave them chopped and trimmed. Used our luck, up story so fucked up. Where should I begin? Cards always said survival was slim. Mask on my face, I'm hiding my grin. We done lost so many, it's just me and Ken. So I guess you could say that killer is pissed. I got two blades, leave him two paid, I don't need third. Mask on, laughing to myself, I don't say a word. Already get the medal for you cleaving, never glass squeezing, that's too easy. I'ma support the ambitions, my captain his wishes, regardless of whatever problem. All of y'all struggles fictitious, so sit back and listen, we winning, don't care what it costs us.
For F's sake, X marks a Drake and head mask and cape. Our quests aren't the same, I'm steadfast and brave. See breast, arse and fate, got chest guards and face. Double cross, I just test off these fakes 10 times as great. Red flag, step back, then plans get axed when I force a blade. Scratch men off the list, tell him he lacks skill. Cause if X won't give it to you, D as will. Dinosaur on the high seas, high freeze. Undercover sword, I'll be the spy team. Fight me like a carnivore, I make a guy meet my teeth. When the Allosaurus recognize he's mighty. Step into my zone, methods of my own. My scallop, I can shatter through their weapons and their bones. Find out the barrels of a minion's story. You can find one piece, but you'll never find Dory.
Joey Bonnie, I roll this scrawny shipment as I sit and enjoy the bounty. Four foods around me, astounding. The only time I'm over 140 is on my bounty. Only female land captain in the worst generation. Racing, my margarita's always moving. I'm a pirate. I would never help a stranger, young or especially old. I'd rather con these losers. Beat my world government, escape the ish twice. Defeated Blackbeard, but you saw the kick right. My claws are skin tight. The cost of this fight is losing your life quickly with old and thin white hair. Men don't even dare to murder me. Your money heads more than my favorite Zerg green. My bunny pirates will forever worship me, and every other supernova on this earth will see.
Yeah, man knows my name, but they know my face, but they know my bounty. Yes. It's big gang beige, crew on my back, couldn't move without me. Nah. Roll them up and smoke these folk, cause we do this loudly. If he bugging, then he get cut and this crew gon' clown him. You're really not worth a hassle, man thinks I'm an asshole. Shorty got me bricked up castle, judgment drop the hammer like avils. 10 toes down, you step, you get tread on. New whip show me came with new tread on. Big body, now big body, you build like a mark, the sharks will get fed
Listen
on.
up, douche, your fate, only I get to choose. Best pray the arcana spares you. Can't get your brain blown like the wind, that's a straw that I use. You're a dog, made to take my abuse, bitch. Play with your life like acoustics, stay all hawk and the movements of bays or the ruthless. Came from the North Blue, so you'll never see me get blues if some go south with the cruise shit. Opposition think they damaging me till they take a look at their own bloodied up team. Got captain status, so every chick that's bad is trying to be my dollar. Max 10's all I need. Don't fuck with 12, we ain't never fuck with authority. Bitch, I'm one of the 12 of the worst who really reward. Watch it put two to your head like my head on my Jolly Roger. Move a beast that'll part your life for drawing your sword at me.
Heaven and hell, the reverend who tell these the living disciples dead them as well. I'm the darkest angel, never enter my realm. If you enter my hell, let her enter yourself. I'm the mad monk, demonic, probably off the tonic, wildin' with the monsters, yeah. I've been lacking conscious, I've been lifeless, off the cuff, I crave the carnage. I'm the mad monk, back up, don't act tough, keep your guard up, ho. Clash us, get flat, turn the eye, smash her, leave you starstruck, die. Probably pull up with the pillar warning. Darkest archangel in your army. Got the sauce across, can't even stop me. I'm high above you peasants, you should call me God.
Spinning, chopping, beating out like a DJ. Fork path home in the field, cutting three-way. Black Air Force style, stepping like CJ. On a Geary, feel the fury of three blades. Cut above the eye, cut above the rest. Didn't leave a motherfucker dead. Three swords fly, hit 3 times. One up in his neck, one up in his chest, one up in his face, put him in his grave. Blade flow like kimono motions, no wino phase. I am known for the smoke like gelato strain. If I'm lacking, it's like nothing happened. I got a monster body, I could bottle pain. Hockey of the conquerors got him shaking. Like coke, metal pop, now we got a stain. Steel bite when I chomp on his waddle blade. Took dead to the chest, I am not afraid.
It's the man of the moment, the elastic opponent. The government can't get a hold of. Mad that I'm potent, and I'm packing a massive support from the vast of the ocean. They know what their role is. My crew serve a purpose, they riding the channel along with me. Can't try to control us. They'll be coming after this car next like a Discord VC. To beat me,
you need a marine fleet. And every one of the CPs. Could be a young or be a warlord, you ain't me. Whenever you hear me, my punches will get through. Living life going merry, I'm cruising over. Hockey color of the king, I'm ruling over. Coming for you old heads to you roll dead, truth be told. Because my future looking bright like a supernova.
Ayo, hello Fantastics, it's Mr.Clintastik here again with another MTGA limited stream. Yeah. So I like to do the quick drafts. If you don't know, quick draft is when you basically cracking open a pack, choosing a card, passing the pack, choosing another card until you can compose a deck at the end to challenge your opponents. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I hear many people ever even say that on the stream, or on their video. So yeah, just wanted to put that out there. So yeah. I am Lord. Yeah. 1000 moves Smithy, rare. When it ETBs, create a white gnome. Power equal to the number of artifacts and or creatures you control. That's quite powerful. At the beginning of your pre-combat phase, you may tap 5 untapped artifacts. If you do transform, like, this is actually pretty good, because you can start generating those things whenever you tap this land for mana to play an artifact or a creature. You're getting another one of these big boy creatures. I think that's going to be my pick. Wouldn't mind having a dinosaur build. I wouldn't even mind having a merfolk build. So this is like I'm going against my preference when it comes to picks. This is a good card. You get it going, you're really gonna do some work. I feel like this is a build around too. Like, you want to have enough artifacts and whatnot. Whereas Waterwind Scout, you play it, you create a map token, you're getting immediate value. But this is like a churn over time type value here. This goes into like an archetype, like you can kind of go into blue-green merfolk. You could probably even go into, jam this into pirates or whatnot. Dinosaurs, really anything. I'm gonna try the rare. I feel like I'm gonna have ample opportunity to play something like a Waterwind Scout, whereas something like Thousand Moon Smithy I might not see too often. All right. Kind of like this. I mean, explore on a stick. It fulfills our condition for the Thousand Moon Smithy too. I kind of like it. Lodestone Needle, 2 mana, flat, and it has flash. I have to say it like that because you don't know how many times. I mean, if you're a constant viewer, you probably know. I'll forget flash. I'll forget certain things on there because I didn't really take the time to highlight it and emphasize it. Yeah. And it can, like, continuously explore. That's going to help us grind through our build and whatnot. Uh-oh. A 5 mana 6/4 in blue and black. Are we trying to go Esper? with some recursive value to it as well. So that's just craft with artifact. So between these two, like, if I just, like, I'm trying to go for, like, the best card here in this instance, right? So, isolated, I think this is pretty much the best card. Like, this is going to get you 2 gnomes, gain you 3 life. You'll be doing 2 damage a turn, whereas you slam this on turn 5, 2 turns later, so... See, plays on turn 3, get 2 gnomes. Swing it next turn for 2 damage. Swing it next turn for 2 damage, is 4. Then you play this. The next turn is swinging it for 6 instantly. I think that's way more value. I do like this Water Wind Scout, so I think this is what I'm trying to evaluate next. I'm really trying to try out a... I'm saying try way too much. I'm going to attempt to consider other cards against each other type deal and really come up with, like, more pick or passes. Like, this is... I mean, honestly, this is a good one right here. I got, like... 3 of them right here in my face. I just forget sometimes to document them. So some people don't like the pick or pass because they're like, well, it's all about the context of the deck and this, that, and the other. And I'm just like, I get that. I totally do. But when you're making these early picks, like, I feel like all of these are just so important to consider. Like, all these factors. Because I'm wondering, I mean, is that better than Water Wind Scout on paper? The Ukenbach. And I think so, because it has that recursive value. You can't play it until turn 5, I get it. But it's vigilant too, with menace, and it can return from the yard. Yeah. Yeah. We'll see if we found some fixing. So, Self-Reflection hasn't been a card I've wanted to pick highly because a lot of the creatures that I find valuable are freaking legendary and beyond. Well, not legendary and beyond, but legendary. So you can only have 1 copy anyways. Right now, I kind of feel like we're leaning blue. But what is, like, the best card in this pack? Like, what's going to help me win games, you know? We got a 1-mana flyer. I mean... I typically like slam dunk these, but it's not gonna happen right now. Honestly, I'm kind of between Soaring Sandwing to cycle for a Plains, Hidden Cataract, or Deathcap Marionette. I think if I'm really wanting to go the 3-color route, having these cyclers in blue, black, and white would be preferable, because I still think Thousand Moon Sun Smithy is highly considerable. So I'm going to grab this Sandwing. I think Hidden Contract is something to strongly consider, but I'm gonna go with the Sandwing to kind of smooth out what we're doing so far. Grasping, so whenever a creature you control attacks alone, it gets lifelink and death touch. I mean, I'm gonna be real, that doesn't sound bad. Like lifelink and death touch. That's a nasty combination. Oh. I like the Promising Vein as well. I think let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna keep up with a lot more of these picker passes. Because I could have so many for just one draft. And people go, I want to see what else is in the pack. It's like, well, for me, I want to know between these two cards in particular. There's also Out of Air that can be like 2 mana counterspell for a creature. Or, well, basically it could be an Essence Scatter. Like the land effectively doesn't win me the game. Like, one thing I like about the Sandwing, like, at the end of the day, it can be a 6 mana 3/5 flyer, or it can just help me find the lands I need for this deck. This is just a land, so I think I'm gonna cut that from the equation. And I'm also kind of between the Grasping Shadows and this Mycoid. Are we going to have ways to descend? I mean, we might be exploring or something. I think Grasping Shadows just kind of helps in so many more situations. I could be wrong. Because they're not going to want to block. That's for sure. It kind of turns any creature into something that's a threat. I'm gonna go with the Grasping Shadows. Malicious Eclipse. I mean, 2 mana creature here. I don't necessarily want to go into double black. I mean, but that is more of a global effect. The Eclipse. I don't have any interaction. Leaning toward the Tithing Blade. It's not the most exciting, but it's more interaction. I could probably see myself playing this Visage of Dread. So, yeah, there's not much to really choose from here. I'm just going to go with the Visage. So Screaming Phantom makes you mill a card, and I really, really, really don't like that. This is not one of those descend decks. So I could grab something like the Hoverstone Pilgrim, which is a flying ward 2/5 that can put our cards back into our library. I kinda like that. The other option was the draw spell. Alright, let's see. Pit of Offerings is interesting. Yeah, I'll grab the gnome here, especially if we're going to potentially be 3 colors. I think that's just really easy. I don't want to put the other cards in my graveyard. So it's kind of between the Sage of Days and Shipwreck Century. I'm actually getting some really, like, maybe it's because I haven't drafted this much. I'm having so many questions. I'm kind of leaning towards the Sentry just to have a, just kind of another 2-mana play. But the Sage can look at it, and it can attack. I'm going to go with the Sage. There's going to be times where I see 3 cards that I want, but oh well. Alright, we got the Ancestral Remnants. The draw spell actually came back around. I was actually considering this Remnants versus the Fortitude, and I think I'm just going to go with the Remnants, kind of dig deeper into our build. Here's that Out of Air. I didn't give Destruction Hammer much of a consideration. And in this set, this might actually be pretty good. Destroy target artifact or enchantment, just straight up. Be right back. Alright. Sorry about that. Had to handle some business. But yeah, I was kind of looking at this deconstruction hammer versus the out of air. I think I'm gonna lean towards the deconstruction hammer. It pumps one of our creatures and it can blow up one of the artifacts post play. And yeah. So what do you guys think of that opening pack? I mean, Family Reunion might even be able to be played. Okay, another second. Alright, now I am back. Anyway, people know how it rolls over here sometimes. We'll eventually get to the draft. Enigma Jewel, okay. Doesn't seem interesting. Like an ability multiplier, Flying lifelink. When the ETBs look at opponent's hand, exile a non-land card until bat leaves the battlefield. I like that. It's 2 mana flyer with lifelink. Gives you a peek at their hand. There's another Malicious Eclipse. There's also Waterwind. We could have had like infinite Waterwind scouts, right? In this particular case, I think getting information out of the opponent's hand is going to be very valuable. That one I'm really iffy on because the scout could really help like smooth some things out for us, but the bat kind of aids us in protection, you know, kind of seeing what they got going on, giving us that information. Okay, we got Oaken Siren here as well as Tithing Blade. For me, I think I just go with Tithing Blade. I really like it. It has craft with creature though, so it would be nice to have like little 1/1 tokens and whatnot, something to generate those, because I don't often want to just sack my good creature. There's also like a Swamp Cycler here that's a 5/6. But me personally, I think we just go with the Tithing Blade. in a lot of instances, they're going to play something on turn 2, and we're just going to want to drop it. There's an exile spell with the Reliquary where we have to sack an artifact or creature. Don't necessarily want to have to do that. There's also Deadweight here, Oaken Siren. If those Oaken Sirens come around, I'm going to be very, very happy. Brackish Blunder, okay. There's also Skullcap Snail, which is another just ETB's target opponent exiles a card from their hand. I think I go with the Snail. I think I go with the Snail. It's a creature. I love bounce spell. I mean, I can't say that. I'm not a fan of bounce spells, actually. In Limited, I do like the caveat that it has like potential like pseudo draw on it, but yeah, I'm gonna try out some more of these more like sneaky little creatures that kind of touch down and immediately impact the opponent. Like, honestly, we've kind of turned into just a straight up blue-black deck. I don't think we can get mana fixing overall, but it's like, we have 6 creatures. This is pack 2. I think we need more creatures before we start getting return from the graveyard spells. And probably before we start trying to just get things like Promising Vein, we want to have things that we can play. The Gnawer is a 5/2 that has Discover 3, but there's also this Worm here that's just a 2/5 on the ground. I'm leaning towards that. And it can be a 4/5 eventually. I'm kind of leaning towards that here. Like, what has happened? See, I could do a little video check. So much light. I normally have my green screen, but I mean, I could throw it on. I'll throw it on next time. Did Arena crash on me? Like, what's going on? Didn't want to open back up. All right, get back into our draft. Like, we could play the white spells, but at the moment it's just like, unless I get something like really, really good in white to play, I don't see much of a reason to continue going down that route. I say that, and then Quicksand Whirlpool pops up, and it's just like, well, exile target creature, yeah. And just like that, white is right back in the running. A 3-mana Death Toucher 1/3. I like that already. Everything about that I'm liking. Because it got the butt that it needs. It's not just a 1/1 that's going to die to anything. And then if you have 4 more cards in your yard, you draw a card and lose a life. I can rocks with that. I can rock with that. Ooh. Cosmium Blast. I was once again considering just like not running white, but it's like, oh no. We're getting like our removal in white. Okay, here I'm just going to go with the Cycler for black. Is there any creatures we're going to just straight up want to copy? I don't think so. Okay, we got another chance. I think that's really good for us. There's unlucky drop to interact with them, but how many creatures we got? 11. I think we can warrant, especially with our cyclers, we can warrant kind of having another chance with us. Darn it. I don't think I want to. The bounce spell. If I knew I was getting 2, I would have went with the bounce spell for sure. Alright. Oh, man, we still got a whole nother pack. I am floored. Another 1,000. So, white wants to be played so bad. So bad. Okay, we'll do it. We'll do it. Jeez. So, are we turning into a... Did we all of a sudden turn into a white-black deck just like that? That's interesting. That was a quick transformation. The blue cards are not bad. We can splash, but at this particular point, we're not splashing white. We are definitely running white with 2 double white cards, 3 double white cards. Got a lot of double black going on too, so... I need to keep that in mind. Draw spell. We got the Siren here. Oh, I'm about to pick the Siren. I just said we're splashing blue. We're not even necessarily running blue main anymore. The Glide Wing is fine, just a Vigilant Flyer that can explore. I mean, it's not bad. Yeah, I get it. It's not bad. The Viper's interesting. We could cycle one of our cycle cards, then tap, bring it back. Interesting. There's also Quicksand Whirlpool, which I think I'm leaning towards. Instant speed, anything that taps is exiled. Yeah. I'll get the Dismantler. A 2-mana 1/4. It's like, okay. And here I think we need the Tinker's Tote, generate those 2 colorless. There's another deconstruction hammer. But that's more support. This makes the 2 tokens we need, and we can craft. Use it to craft, so yeah. Or gain us 3 life, either one. It's getting to the point where I'm like, maybe I should have picked more lands earlier. Like, did I really need the Guide Wing? I could have just had a land here. Uh-oh, that's not what I want. I will say I do kind of like the Stalker. Menace, if you descend, you put a 1/1 counter on it. Kind of like that a lot. Two mana potential lifelinker that we can get back late game. A creature generator, straight up creature generator. Another one of these menace guys. I don't know if I'm gonna play it though, because I don't know if I'm gonna have enough descend going on. Okay. Ended up being a very interesting set of picks. I mean, if I was just to look at removal off top, I think we have a great, well, a decent interaction suite. Man, I have a second hammer. And from here, I think we just run our best stuff. I really don't like the gnome. I'd rather have a cycler that just cycles it right into my hand. Just give me what I need. Boom. Boom. And of course, our kind of like our sauce right there. I really want this creature generator on a stick. That Death Toucher there. I think Grasping Shadows is still going to be pretty good. Do I have any draw power? Well, I'm forgetting about that. Let's grab Fanatical Offering. $10 and 12 on mana, average 3.0. I could probably cut a land. Landmark might not be bad. Flying Ward 2. Creature count 8. Or mostly a control deck anyways. But 8 creatures ain't gonna cut it. I mean, I guess the goal really is to get this Thousand Moon Smithy out there. I think that's really the strat. Wish it broke it down by, hold on. Yeah, you can break it down over here by artifacts. We have 9 artifacts. Plus 8 creatures, so that's like what? 17 sources. I don't really feel like Deconstruction Hammer fits what this is. But I could be wrong because, I mean, you just slam it on a creature, blow something up. Maybe a 5-mana 2/5 isn't where I want to be. We're gonna need early game things. I think the Echo of Dust it's not gonna be lifelink initially. Let's see. Oh, I said I wasn't running blue. I still think, even though we do have so few creatures, I think we still need a way to get them back because we do have so few. Let's try this. Yeah, let's try this. Took like an hour to freaking draft cards, right? It's probably my viewership is so consistent. So all we need is another white mana. If we don't get it, I'm gonna be hurt. What you think they're gonna go for? They can look in my hand and make me discard a card, but I have 2 of the Smithies. This Militia is kind of irritating. But I can deal with it. I can just kill it, so yeah. That's crazy. They had one themselves. I think they're gonna try to. They're gonna do that instant, so. The hurt. The hurt. Jeez, come on, white mana. That is just a unfortunate event right there. Yeah. Bro. And that's the game right there. I mean, this could have been white mana, could have played my Smithy. I could have played my Smithy twice, actually. And they've just been kind of playing things this whole time. It's a little too late. Yeah. Do I want to... Yeah, let's go up a white mana. And tell me, should I have waited to pull the trigger on that removal spell? I almost feel like I should have. Like I fired it off way too soon. Okay. And I mean, the snail can get the deconstruction hammer on it. Just gonna swing in here. We'll play out our creature. Wow, that's incredible. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Sweet. So that says, should I have not attacked, right, and try to get my thing to flip? What was I doing? Definitely tripping. I could have just killed the... I've had a long day. I meant to kill the guard. Definitely meant to kill the guard. Okay. Really could use some card draw right now. Bro, this is... Lord? So I feel like any time that you draw 3 lands in a row, you're gonna lose a game. Personally, I feel like that's just too much. I really just could not get going. I could not get going. Did all that theory crafting to really get shut down. That was a lot of lands. You gotta admit, like, I don't want to necessarily go down in land, but that was a ton. We're not seeing like our defensive things, like maybe our creature count. Yeah. Craft for 3, craft with artifact. Hopefully we can get to that. Like, I almost feel like these stalkers, these skull takers actually would go better than the smithies. These are like 2. These are like 3s. Like, come on, I ain't do this just to get blown out. Sheesh. This isn't OnlyFans. I'm not trying to just get blown out on screen, you know? I would love a fourth land. I would love one. That'll put us in business. Okay. A black mana off the top would just be phenomenal. That's a really nice play. I like it. Yeah. Gain through life. Yeah. My turn. You are hilarious, Theo. Thank you for pulling up. Oh my geez, we still need a land. Is this vigilant? Yeah, so. I'm preparing to start getting my content back together to start sharing in the group. I was tempted to even share the stream today, but I was like, let me start doing some picker passes, kind of get back into the discussion of things, see what's been going on. Oh. Perfect. That worked out perfect. We still need a land. Still need a black mana off the top would be absolutely perfect. Okay. Can I sack this? Nope. That's what they decided to. There, I said it. A black mana off the top would be absolutely perfect. Okay. And there we go. A 5/5. Deal with it. And I think we got that back to back. That was the whole point of the deck, was just to do that. I just wanted to do that one time. I did not want to end the draft without doing exactly what we just did there. 2 7/7s? Yeah. With more, like, and it was just going to get worse and worse and worse. Yes. That was nice. Our land situation could be way better. I could jam the gnome. I really just don't care about it. I could jam it probably over a stalker and slide with that. But yeah, I got my old Facebook back. Getting to my old page, starting to build some stuff back up. It's nice. Starting to have a lifestyle where I can actually like schedule some things. Like I get interrupted, you know, but yeah, this isn't bad. So our hand is looking pretty good actually. Guide wing offering. We've seen Smithy like every opener. We do need one more white mana, so hopefully that won't be an issue. Oh, I love this. I didn't know they gave fairy pets yet. That's more money they're taking from me. Okay, that's not a white mana, but it's fine. Look into their hands, see what they got. Exile a non-land card. I'm not really trying to exile anything. Theo, time is forever short. But I'm gaining a lot more of it. So we already looked at their hand. Let's see if they have anything that I don't want to deal with. Like, they've drawn 2 cards already. I would hate for them to just like wipe those away. We'll see. We're set up for Thousand Moon Smithy, which is really good. But yeah, I've worked at like, in the past, 3 years, I've worked at like 6 different hotels. I finally got to general manager. I'm in the middle of nowhere with like a skeleton crew. And it's nice. I can't complain. You know, I'm a southern small town person, so I don't have to be in like a big city or anything like that. So this is really calm and refreshing for me personally. Oh, okay, perfect. And we're not attacking in because we want to tap to get our Thousand Moon Smithy flipped. If they miss a land drop here, they might be stuck. We might be just winning this game. Nope, they didn't miss their land drop. Okay. They're hurt. I know they're hurt. I know they're hurt. Because we are about to flip this Thousand Moon Smithy. We'll run out. We'll run out the plains. Run out our freebooter. And then we'll sack the freebooter to draw cards. Yeah, man, I kind of wanted y'all to know, like, I'm not trying to disregard anything, but I've moved so much, so many different areas that I was like, I can barely keep up with what I'm doing. Yeah, we can wait to draw cards to the end of the turn, of their turn. Like, I'm not from Colorado, and I've just been like going. Had a time where I tried to hit the dating scene pretty hard. Got down there and then I popped right out. I'm like, ooh wee. There's a reason I've been off to myself. So I think even getting away from that whole city energy for a while has been good for me. I'll go back for like New Year and holidays, but the town I'm in is pretty small, so there's not even much incentive to even go out. I'd rather stay here, play some Magic, play my other games. They're gonna attack. Alright. So we can not draw land there, because that's not what we want. We oh man, we're eating. We are eating. Sheesh. So we got artifact. What do we want to explore? Is this Death Touch? Yeah. Oh Jesus. I don't know. I do not know. I think this is a valuable creature here. Maybe just a 9/9. Okay. They saw what we did there. But yeah, Denver is nice. Colorado's nice. I was a little overwhelmed. You know, I went from living in the mountains to living in the city to juggling these different hotels. Who knows how many people I've met in the last few years. But it's all been coming together. 4/4? I mean, that's how they plan to win, huh? No blocks. Like, yeah, I'm sure you plan to win somehow, but we have 2 9/9s. We can craft with creature. No, there's no creatures worth crafting with. I wish it was craft with artifact. That would be great. And we still only have 2 cards in the yard. But yeah, I've been taking a step back, kind of researching some social media promotion type situations. This is unfortunate, but we get to explore off this. This will destroy their... And we'll keep it, I mean... This will destroy their artifacts. Okay. They forgot this had the counter on it. Sweet. not looking great for him. This is craft with creature. They're probably not going to want to do that. Craft with artifact to make a 5/5 chariot. Yeah, I don't want to blow anything up, so we just rock with it. You know, if they want to deal with 9/9s, I mean, that's respectable. That's very respectable. Okay, not bad. Good play. You said they're trying to lose. No, they're definitely trying to win now. They're not BSing. Now I can sack this and destroy each artifact with mana value 1, but I don't have to do it yet. Oh man, but my guy. You know what? Let's see how I want to do this. How I want to do it. This can swing in and still blow up something. They just was like, we're done. They were just like, we are done for. Because they blocked the 2 9/9s and then take what? 11? Man, out of there. Out of there. So got 2 dubs off of it. Started off like really, really rough. Not seeing mana, getting screwed and whatnot, but that is a part of the game. Hope you've been doing well, Theo. Doing it big. Okay, another, you know, I can't complain about this hand. We don't have our bomb yet, but we got some plays. You can look into their hand, make them exile, sacrifice. I gotta remember that Descend is only for permanents. It does not activate for like instants and sorceries. No creature on turn 2? Okay. White green, I mean, let's dig in their hand. Tote, blast. A 4/4 in black. He doesn't even have colors for yet. 5 damage thing. So let's just get rid of the tote. And we won't swing in with the bat. Not that the tote is even doing much for them. What card was that? A land. Okay. So they can blow up 2 things. I think I still wait. I mean, why just throw my creature away to their spell, you know? I mean, I'll pick much as I need to. This is 3 mana. This 2 mana, 2 mana. I am absolutely sure they're not happy about that. Okay. You are wild. Okay, how do I do this now? I can... This has menace. These are flyers. I can give this flying and leave this back. Okay. They've got a good bit of cards in hand, so gaining some life here. Nice. I'm not waiting. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. All right. Like, our best chance is winning in the air. They draw a couple cards. They're drawing a ton of cards. Like, I'm really nervous, actually. Pup. Okay. They don't want to return anything to hand. Gnome looks so bad, right? So let's... Like, they killed 3 of my creatures. I didn't really care to play it. Now I would have loved to play it. It would have wiped his whole board and left me with 3 creatures. 3 okay creatures. Does he lose here? I think he loses here. No, he can sack this for life, for 3 life. That's why he played it. Okay. Gotcha, loud and clear. I could destroy all 1-mana artifacts, but I don't think that's what I want to do right now. That just wasn't nice. Do they just lose here? No, I just said they gained 3 life off that dang creature. Yeah, Tinker's Tote. I could blow up all creatures 2 or less. All artifacts. Like, for what though? That's my question. Like, right now, I think we win. I mean, unless they find something. They found a land. Is this lifelink? No. That's dope. I drew so many lands. Okay, so I don't want them to have the tote back, but we gotta do this. So now they need to play here, or we win. They got it? I'm surprised they didn't take the flyer. I think that would have been the best bet. They're just gonna full swing. All right. That was like one of those no room for error games. Like, granted, we were still at 20. They were building up a pretty prominent board state. That's why they wanted all these permanents. That's dope. And we didn't even get down to our like bombing piece. We had to play that whole game like completely without our rares. See if we can find our white mana off top. That'd be great. Sandwing is basically white mana, right? I can draw it. I don't have to run it. Next turn, I can just play the snail next turn. Yeah, let's do that. Let's play snail next turn. And the next turn I can cycle for the smithy. Maybe. I mean, I might just play the stalker. Yeah, in this sense, I think that's what I do. I mean, why not? Dead weight, okay. Before things really get popping. And we got Fanatical Offering up as well, so that's really nice. It's like, do I even want to draw cards here? He made the decision for me. And I can craft that with the artifact there, so then we just let that ride. Like, we want permanents on the board. To flip the smithy. I'm like, just deal with these creatures, I guess. All right. What else they got? Now they got to read it. They're like, wait a second, what? Like, where's the threats? Are you just answers? Actions? Well, responses, really. Okay. A 3-5? I really... Is this instant speed? Yeah, I don't even care about that 3-5 right now. Has to tap. Okay. Okay. That's not looking bad for us. Okay. Hey. That was nice. I mean, that was just a straight up beatdown. They responded, but they didn't have enough threats to kind of keep up with what we were doing. Nice. This started off pretty rough at a 0-2, but to get to 4-2 from a 0-2 is it's not bad. Ooh wee. So we got like 3 good 1-drops. Okay. I'm gonna start with Freebooter. That way next turn I can drop a white land and then I also play Deadweight if necessary. Another one, okay. How do I want to play it? Man, think I'm gonna attack. No. Run out. The Death Toucher. Bro, get rid of those guys. Get those things out of my face. I think we have to slow down. We have to slow down a little bit. I'm gonna fanatical offering that tithing blade. I'm glad I slowed down. So now we can dead weight the flyer. Oh. The sentry again. So I'm gonna do this right now. And I'm glad I did. Hopefully they don't have a counter spell. Swing in for one. They don't. And we might be taking this game as well. And we got 5 permanents on the board already. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh. No blocks. To be honest, I did not want to draw that land, so I'm fine with that. Okay, a bunch of sentries now. I don't think so. I can't flip it. I don't have any creatures. Or artifact. I don't have any plays. And they have all these creatures on the board. I cannot flip the Smithy right now. I still don't think I can do it. Decline. Like, I considered it. Like, they go down to 9 damage to my face if they get an artifact out on the board. I kill off 2 of my creatures. Right? I kill off 2 of mine. Kill off 2 of theirs. And then have the whirlpool up as well. Another that's perfect. I'll take 3. I think 3's manageable. All right. Decline. Let's just run that out real quick. Scry. We'll keep the creature. I mean, it won't hurt. Let's start bashing some faces. Sweet. So if they intended to have a board, that intention is wiped away. Go find something. Hopefully find something to help. Siren's not gonna help. Sentry, okay. Dude drafted infinite sentries. For sure. Very happy to have tried this Thousand Moon Smithy out. It is an absolute bomb. Especially, like, if you can get it out appropriately and whatnot, you are going to do some major hurt to your opponents. Okay, we're in a situation where we still need white mana. I feel like I've been... Oh, no, we got the Sandwing, so that's perfect. We'll have a 1 mana creature here. 3 cards left in hand. Marionette. Alright. 2 cards in hand. Nothing left. Alright, Thousand Moon Smithy, I think, is on the way. Yeah. Run it. They could have a braid, but it's whatever. I think we take the land and just run out the Sandwing. Oh, I missed the point of life. Whoops. Wow, where is their where's their board? It's like, good sir, like what? I don't even know what that was. They played 1 creature, and I was like, get that shit out of my face! Like, what are you talking about? What was that? We exiled it too. 5 mana, flying, and lifelink. When it attacks, each opponent discards a card. For each opponent who can't, draw a card. Whenever the opponent discards a land, create a 1/1 bat. Whenever it dies, return to the battlefield, tap, transform. Man, heck no. Heck no. For all the marbles. For all the marbles. Let's see how it go. Not the hand I want, but the hand I deserve. Let's see if we find a black mana. If it comes off the top, that'd be great. It did not. We spent this whole draft saying we need white mana. Now I'm like, oh, I wish I had a black mana. Okay. We don't block here. We play the patient game. No block. I think we hold up the blast. We're just kind of taking too much damage. And I gotta keep in mind we can always gain 3 life, so. Wow. We are not gonna be able to flip. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to flip this thing, so. Because if I flip right, I mean, I can still play a creature and block. But I don't think I really can, so. I stop 1 point of damage here, get a creature off the board. Yeah. Yeah, we double block here, stop some of that. Feel a lot safer now, unless they play like a big bomby thing. They're tapping me down hard. Are you? I was about to say. They still can't get a good attack in. Oh man, I die anyway. They dealing 9 damage. Man, I didn't have black mana that game at all. And that's just an excuse. I should not have flipped right there. I should have waited. My creature was tapped here. This was... Yeah. Could have gained 3 life. I think that game was manageable, but I've been playing for a hot minute. The black mana kind of had me tilted, but overall, I'm very, very, very impressed with this build. First off, Thousand Moon Smithy, it was great. Several games generated us multiple creatures. I mean, it was just on a stick. And having 2 of them, even better. It was gasoline. Our cyclers, as normal, great, Quicksand Whirlpool, great. Skull Taker's okay. It was a target for removal. Envoy was okay. Eclipse was okay. Crawler, okay. Tote, okay. I feel like everything here was like mid. So I'm very surprised that we got to the 6-win mark. Tithing Blade, always good. The things that kind of get into the opponent's hands, start messing around with them, was really great. So yeah, overall, I think the deck came together, did well, got to 6 wins. So yeah, if you enjoy my content, please be sure to like, follow, and subscribe. Helps the channel to grow. I am off of Magic for now. I might hop on with I actually don't know, maybe Diablo, or I might try to finish up Lies of P. So if you enjoy, you know, just random gaming content, random discussions, pop in, you know, like, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. As always, you guys are fantastic. My name is Mr. Clintastik. I will catch you guys next time.